People have been asking me if we've been really busy this last few months, and yes, we really have. People also then ask me, so exactly what is it that Groop do? So Groop is risk management for volunteering 24/7. It's taking care of the compliance, the communications and the data so that you can get on with saving the world. It's a full circle offer. We provide it out to umbrella bodies, charities, local authorities, public sector, who then have unlimited hierarchies here. Doesn't matter how many regions, wards, districts and so on. And then at the bottom we've got the volunteers and we've got the beneficiaries. And we manage that whole ecosystem, supporting that governance, the communications and the data right the way through, backwards and forwards. We can support local authorities and those charities with helping with their groups, their clubs, their projects of any kind, whether it's health or youth or arts or sports. But we can also help with the disaster recovery, and that's what we've been doing most recently, helping these organisations at times of crisis, delivering food, delivering prescriptions and so on. We've also been helping now with the legacy, setting this up for potential future waves, whether it's this crisis or whether it's floods or anything else. At last, everybody understands the power and the importance of volunteering. It's something we've always known. We've known this is coming. We also think this has really accelerated the acceptance of using digital and using technology for good. We can also support any management of small grants, tail end of contracts, that sort of thing. But our heart is really there for looking after your volunteering, whether you're a charity, whether you've got hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of volunteers. We have that risk management service for you. Thank you.
Hi everyone and welcome to Groop's Technology Update. To see all of these updates in full, please head on over to the Groop website www.groop.com and head to our blog section. Here you can catch up on all of the latest news and tech updates from Groop. In this update, I'm actually going to be sharing 3 of my favourite new releases for you all to have a little look at. Number 1 on my list has to be with regards to the mobile app. This actually now supports one of the latest features, which is the online group live. So for you to be able to have your conferencing, this is now available on both iOS and Android, so go and check that out. Secondly, as some of you might already know, Groop Live is available in the events section, and with the new release from our development team, so thank you to those guys there, here we now actually have the availability to have a Groop Live event in the chat area as well. So if you have permission, go ahead and try that out. That's a really good one. And finally, to all those people who have access to the people section, you can now see who has been invited to join the group. And when clicking into that user's record, you can actually see the invite date and timestamp of this. So those are my 3. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you on the next update. Bye.
Hi everybody, welcome to our Groop News. I just wanted to give you a couple of updates today, but first of all you will have noticed that I am back in the office, and that's because my Wi-Fi isn't working at home. I'm sure many of you are having the same problem. It's really difficult when you're at the kitchen table and you're trying to video call with each other, with the team, with other people, with other organisations and so on. It can be really challenging if that Wi-Fi isn't working for you. So I've come into the office, which is completely silent, so very weird around here because there's very few people, odd person who's doing sort of similar stuff. We're based at a really lovely country estate that's got 40 odd tech companies here normally, but it's really quiet. There's just a handful of cars out there. As I say, people in my same position really. So you'll see on the wall behind me, I just wanted to show you this. You might be able to see our vision and our mission. This is what drives us, this is what behind us, this is what we're all about. So our vision is that everyone belongs and is inspired to take part, embracing life's opportunities. And our mission is to strengthen, secure and connect groups for a greater society. That's what we're all about. So although we're brilliant at the technology and we brought technology in to solve a problem, that's what's at the heart of it. I really miss my volunteering, and I'm sure many of you are missing your volunteering as well. Because in the world that we all work in, that's what we all do. All of our team volunteer in their own right as well. It means that we have a great understanding of what our customers really need. And when we're developing this amazing technology that Groop have, we're able to really bring that insight into it. So a couple of just really brief bits of news. I wanted to talk to you about a new partnership that we've set up with Invest My Community, UK's dedicated fundraising platform for all community organisations. So this enables schools and community groups and sports, churches, clubs, many of our groups fit into this, who want to be able to harness the power of crowdfunding from their own community. So they want to raise some money locally to be able to help them. And we're plugging that in to our system so that our groups can benefit from that. So you might want to have a look. That's coming live very shortly. So Invest My Community, crowdfunding for your groups. And then the other bit of news I just wanted to read out to you was, it's a quote from happy customers, and we get a lot of these, and we like them, but I really like this one that was given to me this morning. It says, it's from Jamie's Farm, which is a collective group of farms who then support disadvantaged young people to come out and experience something very different out in the countryside. It's an amazing programme, and we're really proud to support them. We've been incredibly impressed by the dedication and commitment of the team at Groop in making the system work for us. Always at hand to answer questions and find solutions, the team are competent, generous and personable, with these values clearly visible throughout all of our interactions. So that's great. That's what our team are really brilliant at. Building that relationship up, looking after you, giving that support 7 days a week. That's what you need. So we have built this full circle offering. We're helping you manage your ecosystem. We help national charities like the RVS, Royal Voluntary Service, or councils like Essex Council, but we also help the independent groups and clubs and smaller charities as well. So it's that whole range of support, that governance, the communications, the governance and compliance, the communications, and then managing that data. So that's all I've got to say for today, and we'll speak to you soon.